Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. I'm Mountaineer Pixie Doctor.
I am former first-class soldier Fexic.
And I am the Materia Keeper Haruka.
God damn it.
And we're in combat.
It took 2 steps.
That's all it takes, man.
Just get him out of the way.
It's just unfortunate that you get Vincent, or if you did it, since you did it right now, you get him right before a boss in an area with a whole bunch of enemies that are immune to fire. And heal off of it.
Oh, Jesus. Paralyzed 2 of them. Well, let's see if these guys are immune to fire. They are not.
No.
Wow, when you actually do damage with it, it actually hurts.
Yeah, no, it really hurts when the abilities go off.
I mean, it was doing like high 700s, low 800s against that dragon. It just happened to be healing it.
Yeah, that's why. So that's why I wasn't trustful to see that damage. All right, now we're making actual progress because
And the map is over.
Goodbye. Look.
Yep. And this is the last time you're really, or on the second. Rather, I should say, you won't really need the car going forward from here.
Well, yeah, that's usually how it goes. You have some sort of land thing, get rid of it, then usually get a water or flying thing, get rid of it.
No.
I was about to say, Red 13, what are you doing?
Nibble wolf. Oh, nice.
Do like that attack. It does
Pretending like a sword like that can impale anything.
It's still sharp at the end, so you could.
Yeah, if it's sharp at the end, technically.
Yeah, but it's not sharp on the part that you're supposed to stab into something.
I mean, you could if you pressed it hard enough. It'd just be hard. Just be more work.
It looks like it actually is sharp all the way around that round.
Well, yeah, it
So then the tip would cut if you thrust it forward. Then it wouldn't stab per se.
It's technically stabbing is just cutting forward.
Technically,
Really not. Then what? Then why slashing and piercing 2 different damage types?
It's just because someone's stupid.
because one's
If
across,
God exists,
one's
MJ,
across,
MJ,
and one's in.
MJ, if God exists, then why monkeys?
What's that? Is this an old reactor or something?
It looks almost like a.
Nope, that's a spaceship.
I was gonna say it looks almost like a space shuttle.
A rusty old rocket. I wonder why they made something so huge.
Compensating
Maybe
for
to try to go. Maybe to try and go into space. Cloud? Like, what kind of stupid question is that?
Okay, we need. Oh, we can get some golden armaments here. Cool. Let's.
Season 2.
Yeah. 2 of those.
They're gonna send Palmer to space.
A long-range shotgun. Perfect.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's still a gun.
Isn't that an oxymoron?
No.
It's a
Shotgun can still kill out to a very far range. But
Yeah, I guess I hear shotgun. I think buckshot, but slugs are a thing.
Well, no, even buckshot can kill out to like 50 something meters.
I mean, they're not meant for long range, but you can hit at a decently long range.
Well, no, it's meant to put as many pellets in front of you and towards that guy as possible.
The attack percentage goes down, but no, we're staying with the sniper. I wish
Well,
I
yeah,
didn't
it's
buy
shotgun.
it. Yeah, I wish I didn't buy it.
Also, rock salt rounds hurt like a bitch.
Yeah.
Paintballs hurt too. I don't know what a rock salt round is.
Basically, it's like buckshot or birdshot, but it's rock salt instead of lead.
Ow.
Yeah. It won't kill you, but it'll hurt like a motherfucker.
They're just launching rocks at you, essentially. It is.
Yeah.
Well, it's salt, so it's a little softer than actual rocks, but yeah, the idea is more or less the same.
Just let me hear your story. Should meet the captain already. He's the town's representative, so you should really talk with him. Alright, it's the captain. You alright in there, dude? I can't talk to him, apparently. This is really tight, and I don't like this. This is...
It's a small inn.
I know, but, like, this is really tight. for controls, especially because they're still using D-pad controls and I'm using the analog stick. So it's not great. Alright, where's the captain?
Yep.
You gotta inspect all those shops first. Oh, you're right there, my dude. You look like you have some PTSD. Oh no, he's just bored. That can excite me. I feel that.
Fortunate Son came on the radio and he started having flashbacks.
Because they play that whenever you're doing anything.
Wait, this is a stupid... I guess you have to do this when the other two rooms are... One's a bathroom, the other's so small. But I was about to say, why's the living room the bedroom?
I mean, this is a small town. It's not like they actually have, you know, any reason. It's not like it's a modern city. That's like a small cottage.
See that shop. Alright, good. That was looking great. Do you have tents?
More
I want to buy a few.
potions.
Yeah, I want to buy a few tents.
Ooh, barrier magic.
Yes, definitely want that.
Berry,
definitely.
barrier, berry, deer.
Exit time we have.
I buy an exit.
Yeah, I'm going to. I think I
Because
can
exit allows you to get out of dungeons faster.
I wonder how many lifetime passes to Gold Saucer we could have bought by now.
Not mine.
We'll be able to. I mean, when we plan on going back there, we'll definitely be able to get it. I'm just not worried about going back there right now. We don't need this anymore. That's new.
Keep the power soul.
I know. I'm looking at everything before I. Oh. Kind of want to use the shotgun. I'm gonna hold on to the shotgun for now, at least. That. What do these 35th soldiers do? Like, they says there's 12 of them, and I got 2 of them. Just don't know if they do anything.
It does nothing.
Oh, what? So it's just to sell?
Yeah, no, it's not even that, it's just, does nothing.
Not worth much. Oh, whatever. Get them out of the inventory at least. Get out of my way. Fuck off. This might be the captain's house because house big. Hello? Oh, there's a chest in there. Oh, fuck, I found the plot. I wasn't looking for the plot. The Shinra
Always
logo.
shows up when you least expect it.
Yes, just like the Shinra, because the
Tiny
logo's
Bronco.
on it. Tiny Bronco. This is cool. Want me to keep watch? May I help you?
I like how Vincent's just like, want me to keep watch while we steal it?
No, we're just looking at it. If you would like to use it, please ask the captain. The captain should be in the rocket. Wait, we get to use this thing? I'm She-Ra. He-Man's been looking for you. And what is your names? I'm Cloud. Vincent, I am... Never mind. Nanaki, otherwise known as Red 13. So you're not with Shinra.
I think we were all Shinra employees.
Well, I don't know about employees, but...
Eric's a
no.
former Shinra test subject.
Yeah. I mean, Red 13 was a test subject, which is kind of like an employee. Cloud was a soldier.
An involuntary
and
employee.
Vincent,
Tifa had her home crushed by Shinra, that counts.
I mean,
Vincent was a Turk.
I think they've all been affected by Shinra in some way.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty easy thing to bring people together.
No, yeah, Barrett technically had his home ruined by Shinra too.
And
2
his-
homes.
Yeah. Kate
his
Sith
private
probably has
partners.
some sort of tie-in. Drill arm.
And Yuffie comes from Wutai, right?
Yep.
Didn't Soldier pretty much lay waste to that entire country?
There was a huge war between Shinra and them.
There we go. There's Yuffie's connection.
Ironically, Yuffie's connection is
Yeah,
less
look.
than that.
And I'm still not entirely unconvinced that Kate Sith isn't being controlled by somebody at Shinra, so there's that.
Chest right there.
Flare, I didn't see it.
You literally walked into it down.
It's hard to see with the glare on the screen. Power
Ooh,
source.
power source.
Uh,
I think that's up to strength.
I'm pretty sure. Who was good at that? I don't want to give it...
Give it to Vincent.
He's not good at strength, though.
Well, yeah, but it improves his physical damage, which a gun is physical.
Clearly, guns are a dexterity weapon.
Where? There it is. Fine, I can convince it. I don't think there's anything else here, right? Okay, so go to the one place we haven't gone yet.
After the rocket.
I wonder who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the town music?
It's kind of nice.
It's the same one as Walmart, if I remember correctly.
I thought you said Walmart for a second.
I mean, technically, yeah.
Yeah, no, this is the one that played right outside of Don Corneo's mansion, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since we've been there.
They reuse a couple of musical things just because they're fitting.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad theme, so...
What are you guys doing here? I heard the captain was here. Captain, I'm the captain. Sid! We found him.
Mm-hmm.
Name Sid?
And like that, the party just got a whole lot manlier.
Everyone's called the captain
Indeed.
now. This is definitely a very different version of Sid compared to the others.
Yeah. He's a grizzled asshole.
Tell me about this rocket. Wow, not bad for a kid. What do you mean? Then I'll explain it to you.
Like, just based on his character art, like, he looks like he smells like cigarette smoke.
Yes.
I was gonna say that and like car grease. Now it's a maker company, but the old days it was weapons manufacturer. Well, they came up with a rocket engine. There's so much excitement about the thought of going into outer space. Our dreams got bigger and bigger. We put a major budget into it and made prototype after prototype. Finally, they completed Shinra number 26 rather. They chose the best pilot in Shinra. No, in the world. Me. I mean, come on. I'm the best. And finally, we get to the day of the launch. Things going well. But because of that dumbass She-Ra, the launch got messed up. And that's why they became so anal. I'm not allowed to use that word. And so Shinra nixed their outer space exploration plans after they told me how the future was space exploration and got my temps up, but my hope. Damn them! They stole my words.
Just another thing we can blame on Shinra.
And Shira.
Then it was all over once they found out Maker Energy was profitable. They didn't even so much as look at space exploration, which you feel like they would, because there could be more Mako on other planets. Money, moolah, didn't there? My dream was just a financial number for them.
Yeah.
Look at this rust rocket. You should have been in Final Fantasy IV. They went to space. I was supposed to be the first man in space with this. In Final Fantasy I, they kind of went to space too. Every day tilts a little bit more. At this rate, I don't know which will be first. Thing falling over or me getting out of here. Last hope is to talk to the president. Alright, cool. Yeah, don't talk to the president, he's an asshole.
What do you mean? Rufus Shinra is a very, very well-spoken man.
Is that behind the building? I can't tell where that arrow is exactly.
I think it's behind.
Oh. I got depressed. I think I had to... I'm pretty sure I could have walked out and walked back in to try to talk to him about asking for the Bronco. But I wanted to see what was back there.
Where does the iced tea factor in?
Yeah, I don't know either. Probably coming at some point, so we'll figure it out when it comes. This roof is coming. Must be used. Restarting the space program. A young president. That's what we needed. He still has dreams too. Okay. Can we borrow the tiny Bronco?
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Go fuck yourself.
That's my most cherished possession. I can't let you take it. Fuck you. I'm gonna steal it anyway. That's not the answer I expected, but an appropriate one.
I know you fucking Ryan. I'm not giving you a plane.
You know, I want to see something real quick. I want to check those materials.
Then again, that does seem like a much more realistic alternative to, why yes, random stranger, please take my private plane.
we rolled a nat 1. What the ooh, barrier and barrier reflecting. Oh yeah, we definitely want this one on someone. This is a
Yeah, that's why I was telling you to get it.
Let's see. I don't care who I don't care
I
who
think
has
it
it.
would have been transform.
Yeah, transform's kind of got what it needs. It doesn't really need to be maxed out. Once we have the spells, I'm satisfied.
Well, you want to max it out because
I know, but
it
I'm not
allows
worried
you
about it
to-
right now.
yeah, get another copy so you can sell the full max out one.
Oh, this okay. I didn't understand the perspective we were at, but I just realized it there. All right, I'm gonna go steal a tiny Bronco.
How dare you?
Excuse me, Cloud. Yes, I'm coming to steal the tiny Bronco. Captain, say anything?
He told me to fuck off.
Oh, hey. Shh. There's several words they can be using there. Shinra, what are you, blind? You got get some tea.
There you go.
Wow. I'm so sorry. Don't be so mean to her.
Didn't he say she's the reason the space thing was fucked up?
Yeah, but we don't know what she did. She could have saved him for all we know. Really, don't mind us. Shut up, sit in the streets and drink your goddamn tea.
Damn.
Ah, damn, I'm pissed. Shinra, I'll be in the... or Shira. God damn it. I knew I was going to do it at some point. I'll be in the backyard tuning up the tiny Bronco. And make sure to serve him some tea, alright? God, what an asshole. I kind of like him.
Also, before we continue this, I'd like it to be known that Sid has a tiny Bronco.
Sorry, it's our fault. No, he's always like this. It's a bit too harsh. No, it's because of my stupid mistakes. I was the one who destroyed. Alright, so whatever she didn't do it on purpose. What happened? Hey, get your ass in gear. You work like a snail. Even the moon get tired of waiting. Jesus. Some good insults, though. Well, maybe not good, but alright. I'm sorry. Don't take so much time checking that oxygen tank. Whoops, what the heck? Huh, I finally realized what the buttons on the back of this controller can do.
Well, don't press them anymore.
Yeah, they just... It just seems like another way to press A. But what's... You're not stupid, so be more efficient. No, I'm sorry. Captain, our dream is finally coming true. We're so proud to be part of the launch of Shinra number 26. I keep wanting to say 6. Captain, preparations are complete. All that's left is liftoff. Yeah, leave it to me. I'll be back in a few. Alright, Captain, fly our dreams into outer space. Thanks, guys. Praying for your safety. This trip panel all clear. Shinra number 26 ready for launch. Engine pressure rising. Shinra number 26, 3 minutes for launch. Beginning countdown. Finally. What happened? Sid, we have an emergency situation. Mechanic is still in the engine section of the rocket. What? Who's the little shit? I don't know. Activating the intercom in the engine room. You guys, I mean, who the fuck's still in there? He curses so much, Jesus. It's Shira, Captain. Don't mind me. Go ahead with the launch. What are you still doing down there? I was still concerned the results of the oxygen tank test weren't satisfactory. You stupid little bitch. It's gonna get so hot in there that there ain't gonna be shit left for them to blast off. You're gonna be burnt to a crisp, you're gonna die. You know that, don't you? I don't mind. If I can just fix this, the launch will be a success. I'm almost done. Almost done, you're gonna die. Let's see, we must start the countdown. We won't make it if we don't. The starting engine. Hey, wait a minute, Sugar's still in there. What are you going to do, Sid? If we cancel now, it'll be another 6 months. Why?
Rocket launchers are actually very difficult to get off.
Yeah, extremely. Like, if you miss your window, it takes it a while for it to come back.
I don't understand.
Depending on where they're trying to launch to.
I don't understand what
Basically, like, if you're shooting for the moon, you have to wait until the moon is in a specific spot, because you're basically playing Space Invaders. You have to aim for where it's gonna be, not where it is. So if you're off by even a little bit, it fucks up everything.
Because remember, the moon and everything is still moving.
Yeah, and that's not even counting the shit beyond the moon. Like this Mars expedition that they're talking about doing now, I don't even want to imagine the calculations that go into that.
What am I supposed to do? There's a countdown going, so I can't do anything about it. Seconds. Man, the moon, airspace, my dreams.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off.
Shit. Oh, they actually lifted off. Oh, no, they didn't. Well, I guess they did. It just didn't succeed. And for coming right back down, that was pretty good, because it didn't cause any damage. Well.
Just had to say shit, didn't you?
God damn it, Zach.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That should topple.
It's still bottom heavy, technically, because there's still fuel on the bottom.
It's like one of those soda can tricks where it, just kind of tips on its edge. Push the emergency engine shutdowns. I feel like it was a little too late. Like, there was fire there.
Don't worry.
After that, the space program was cut back and the launch was canceled. My fall's dream was destroyed.
What she didn't tell Sid is that she had a fire in an elemental material linked in her clothing.
Yeah, why didn't you just do that? That's why it's alright. I don't care what the captain says. I live my life for him. Sure, you still haven't served him tea. I'm sorry. You're up to sit down, or ain't my hospitality. Why are you so angry? I guess understandably so, but still.
Wouldn't you be?
I mean, like, you don't need to be angry. How recent was this?
Hi, Palmer.
Hey, long time no see. So, Sid, how you been? Ain't the fat man, Palmer. How long are you figuring on keeping me waiting? Are you one of the Shinra dudes?
Yeah.
Shouldn't we shank him?
He is the uncle of Rufus Shinra, if I remember correctly.
Alright, so he needs to be shanked. So what's his face?
So this entire company is just a textbook example of nepotism.
No, Heidegger and Scarlet aren't.
Oh, this is not good. They're right outside. Good for nothing, fat ass. Don't say fat. Hey, tea. Can I have some too? Lots of sugar and honey, and oh yeah, don't forget the... Ew.
Ew.
Got plenty of that.
Go talk to Palmer.
Huh?
Go talk to Palmer.
I was going to. Hey, have we met before? Tea ready yet? You're gross. I wonder why you're so fat. You got me all excited for nothing. What'd you come here for? Borrow the tiny Bronco. Run after Sephiroth, but it seems we've been going in the wrong direction. But now we think we know where he's headed. But we have to cross the ocean, that's why we want your plane. Wait, first the airship, then the rocket, and now the tiny Bronco. Shinra took outer space away from me, and now they want to take the sky away from me too? Oh my. Forget it was because Shinra Inc. that you were able to fly in the first place. What? Excuse me. This way. Do they ever not? Does no one see us?
No, no, no. They just don't care.
You wanted to use the tiny Bronco, right? Yes. I believe Palmer's going to take it. Why don't you go talk to him? How's he going to take it? What do I have to do this? I'm head of the space program. Should you also not be head of the aerodynamics, or aeronautics, rather? Taking the tiny Bronco. I've seen you somewhere before. I know, the Shinra building when the president was killed. Well, security. Are we fighting Palmer?
Yeah.
Oh,
What the actual fuck?
I did not
He
expect
is
this.
a boss fight.
He's got a Mako going. Yay, Red 13. Okay, unfortunately that will actually hurt. I think it's the first death blow he's missed with this weapon.
You know what it is? It's all that flourishing.
Ow. So that Mako gun just seems to shoot out different elements.
Yeah.
What a classy executive, this Palmer.
Ow, Vincent, what is up with you today? This is not... he's got a lot more health than I thought he would, to be honest. Wow.
Yeah, it's got 6,000 health.
He's quick too. I want to see what it does. Alright, not as exciting as I hoped that was going to be.
Nah, they're really kind of not that different.
Plane is moving. Alright. I did not see that coming.
Yeah. He just gets fucking hit by Isekai.
And that's
Also,
how
did he just get hit? Did he just get hit into one of the propellers?
I don't think that happened, but he got hit.
It
That's for
definitely
sure.
kind of looked like that. Also, my all leveled up. Eating code. What is that? Wait, where did he run to? This is a fenced-off backyard.
He was. Where did the truck come from?
Forget it. Get in. Is he Naruto running?
Technically, this is before Naruto, so
This is 1997. When did Naruto start?
Good question.
I
Let me
know it
look
was
that
because
up.
I know it was in the 90s.
Naruto 99.
Oh, okay, so barely.
It's 2 whole years. Also, no one's piloting this thing.
But why are we flying so? Who's flying this thing? Oh, it's Sid.
And
No
how
one's
is
flying
it able
it.
to outrun a fuck-mothering plane?
What? It's because it's Sid.
Tail's been hit. Emergency landing. How's Red 13? I feel like would be having the hardest time holding on to this thing.
Honestly, with natural claws, I imagine he'd have the easiest.
You know what? For what it's worth, pretty decent landing.
Better than I've seen any pilot in our world do.
That was the dude that did on the Hudson River a couple of years back.
Yeah. The dude who put down the Hudson River, without killing anyone.
Oh yeah, that did happen, didn't it?
Yeah, that was like late 2000s, I think. Let's see, what will you do now? You're kind of stuck with us, so don't know. I'm history with the Shinra. I've given up on that town. Otherwise, Shira, life, don't be loud. Just thinking about marrying her gives me the chills. What are you guys gonna do? Maybe after the man named Sephiroth, we'll have to get to Rufus with Shinra someday too. I don't know about any of that, but what the hell? Sign me up. How about everyone? I really don't. I don't really care. Glad to be aboard, numbskulls. Anyone stupid enough to go against Shinra nowadays has got to be a numbskull. I like it. I'm surprised it doesn't call us dumbasses. So where are we headed? Rufus was going after Sephiroth to the Temple of the Ancients. Really, where is it, that Temple of the Ancients? Don't know then. Filkid was telling me he was heading the wrong direction, so maybe it's off this way? Let's just head for land and get some... How are we going to head for land? This thing's half submerged in water.
You start
Welcome to
paddling.
your boat. Welcome to your boat, by the way.
How to fly the tiny brock. Press A to get on, B to get off. Tiny brock can cross shallow waters and rivers. Player can get on and off it on the beach. Alright then.
The only thing you can't do is go with waterfalls.
And apparently I can't check my map. Alright, so where are we?
You're right next to Wutai. You could have... So, here's the question. Do you want to kind of do a little bit more exploration, go back to some other places you already have? Or do you want to go to Wutai and see what's happening in Wutai?
Let's go see what's happening in Wutai. Why not?
Okay, so it's this left landmass. You have to go around the south side of it, if I remember correctly.
I'll continue this way just to see.
Well, no, because that's where it
Yeah.
pulls over there.
Alright. Well, I wanted to see, so.
Yeah. Actually, there's a little bit better of an idea before you get going south.
What?
So, go north.
North where? Where am I going?
The North Continent.
Am I going over here now?
Because I'm getting you a really cool summon early.
Alright, I might as well get it. I do like the summons. Can we go on land or... No, okay. So this thing's exclusive to water.
Yep. You're just using the propellers to propel you through the water.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Though they are going the wrong way to do that, really. Well, then again, it's weird. You probably shouldn't be able to, but...
Whatever, it's working.
Yep.
This is back when people weren't so critical of every little detail.
By the way, Snow!
Yay! Is Deadlock here somewhere? Where do I find him?
Are you gonna kill him?
That remains to be seen.
You're going, straight, right there.
This little place right here?
Yep, you're going into, there's a small village right there that you're going to.
Well, I see that.
This is a high-level area, so be careful.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Alright, so you're going to be talking to the digging man near the entrance.
What do you want? Have you seen Sephiroth? What are you doing? Have you seen Sephiroth? Oh, the man in the black cape? He was looking for the Temple of Ancients. Ancients, that's actually what we're looking for. It's way down south. It's on the other side of this town in the inland sea. It's a pyramid rising out of the forest. How do you get in? The keystone. What's a keystone? It's like it sounds. A rock that's a key. I heard that some rich guy has it. Oh.
I wonder who that could be.
Something? Sure, what you got?
The best one is arguably the rune bangle.
I was gonna say, what is... Why? Because this gives higher defense, gives me 2 connected material slots, and then a 5th slot.
Because the rune has double growth.
I don't care about that.
Yeah. And get 3 diamonds.
Let me equip those. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Do you know your defense percentage drops to 0?
That's fine.
Now you want to get rid of the all though. How much you just want to keep it there and do an AP on it?
Well, let me put the other stuff on so we can go from there. For one thing, I already put on something, so let's give you the exit. Give you the transform to finish that off.
Actually, instead of that, I recommend manipulate.
Have we gotten put manipulate here? Don't tell me how to play the game.
I'm just giving you recommendations. You can tell me how to fuck off.
Let's see. Let's keep.
The reason I say manipulate is because manipulate is really good for getting some enemy skills.
Let's give you. Not that one. I want to improve some of these, so you can have Shiva. You can have Ifrit. That'll work for now.
Awesome. Now you're gonna go up the ladder over there.
Hold on, I want to sell the bangs.
Okay. You can also sell the drill up.
Is it bad? I want to hold on to it until I can compare stuff.
It's a Barrett weapon, but it makes a melee.
Oh wait, I didn't want to sell. Well, okay.
So Barrett's big advantage is range is gone with it.
Hello? Oh, it's a ladder.
Also, I'd like it to be known that they just have that in this place where they're, that's related. In this place where it's like, oh yeah, we're digging up bones and stuff and using them for our tents, there's just an F-14 in the ground.
Because why not?
Whoa.
So, you can't actually do anything here. But, we're looking along the sides for a red sphere that's going to be moving.
Wait.
You'll know it when you see it. It's literally, it's a red orb appearing and vanishing along the sides of the forest. That is what you're looking for. There you go. That's it.
Oh, is that a materia? I couldn't see what it was. I pressed A too fast.
It's a summon.
Kujata. This is a new one. I never heard of this one. Well,
So this one is interesting. And the way that it works is it 3 element types of damage.
Interesting.
But that does mean that if the enemy absorbs or, reduces a specific element of fire, lightning, or ice, that its damage is reduced.
Interesting. I'll at least give it a shot.
Yep. Okay. Now we can leave, and we're going back towards the Gold Saucer Gongaga area. Yeah, just like, look, there's no 14.
The dinosaurs used to fly those babies for miles.
Yeah.
Alright, where are we going?
Gold Saucer area.
Okay, so we gotta go, can we get there from here?
I don't think so.
It's hard to see where I am on the map.
I mean, you can also change the view to see better.
Yeah, but doing this doesn't help all that much when I don't know the locales that well.
It gives you a giant yellow cone to see where you are.
Alright, the Golden Saucer was somewhere around here, is that it? No.
Well, that's right off the town.
Yeah,
It's around the other side of the continent.
Wish I could move a little faster, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Don't worry, speed is the name of the game later.
Let's see. Is that golden saucer up there? What's that flashing green thing?
That's the car.
Oh, it's the
Also, remember, you can go over rivers.
Oh, that's right.
I can't remember if this is the one I'm thinking about. You need something else to get up to, but... So yeah, now we're looking for... Now we're going to that house right there.
That one?
So this dude's the, weapon dealer.
Oh, well. Like I'm sure you sure picked in a way other place, like whatever. If it's that keystone you're looking for, you're too late. Don't have it. Keystone? You didn't come here for that? Keystone is the key that unlocks the gate to the burial temple somewhere. You're not going to believe your ears. What I heard was the Temple of the Ancients. Temple of the Ancients. Yes, we just learned about that. Seriously, it's just a legend. Keystone, temple, subject. Here I myself, but they haven't been able to get materials. Himself, but guy had a way about him that made you feel like it may not be a good idea to not sell to. Who'd you sell to? Manager of the Gold Saucer, I think it's Dio. So he's gonna put it in his museum.
Dio.
So we have to go there anyway. Is there anything else I was supposed to do here? Ultimate Destruction.
There is another thing that you can do, but this one takes a little bit. More or less, if the last two numbers of the game keeps a constant track of how many times you play them. If the last two numbers are odd, you can go to a dude on the first continent and get a piece of an item called Mithril that will
Yeah, I know what Mithril is in these games. It's like they're...
Yeah, it gives you, basically if you give it to him, you can get either a golden armlet or Eric's final minute break.
Here. No, we don't need that.
Yeah, for all the good that's gonna do us.
Yeah.
Is that the golden saucer open this way? I can't...
No, it's the other way.
I can't remember what exactly the golden saucer is.
Oh, we got there the first time by going through Corel. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's on this landmass. I just don't remember where. Oh, that's a big tree.
Yeah, that's golden saucer.
Oh.
If you go over to the left side, you can remember you can't go down these, but if you can walk over to Coral, I think.
Where's Coral?
It's the other side. Down in between that valley.
Across.
It's a bit of a walk, but yeah. The other way to do it is go get the buggy.
No. I don't know if it had anything I needed, but no, I want to try it.
Well, now we'll never know.
There's also, I can also, after this, take you over to, Fort Condor.
One thing at a time.
Yeah. Oh, trick here, Zach. If you press both buttons to run, your character will do a second running animation. If you let go, they'll face the right way and they won't get hit the back pass.
What's on my mind? I want to switch the shotgun. Just because I want to see how much damage it does in comparison. Gotta get rid of his loot break anyway.
Eventually, he'll level up and we'll get another one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he full healed himself too.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Is if he gets low, you can use it in order to just put yourself back at full health. And I think it puts you back at max HP when you change back.
Where's the way to go? I don't remember. Not this way.
No, it's down and then to the left, I think. Yeah.
This time I can afford a lifetime pass. I can't afford a lifetime pass, right? Yes.
You got 20,000.
Because it's 10,000, right?
So slightly off topic, how many weddings have you guys been to?
Have I been? How many? I used to work weddings, so.
Okay, then I feel like I might get more asking you about this, Zach. What is the worst wedding you've ever witnessed?
There was one. It was a very small wedding. It was like, oh, we need more money. We're gonna get more money first. It was a very small wedding.
Good thing I started this conversation then, because it looks like we got to grind.
We don't need too much. We only need 10,000, so.
Well, you're also
only 10,000. Anyway, go on. Small wedding.
It was a small wedding, and it was like I think it was the bride's like second marriage, I think.
Fun.
Which doesn't really mean anything for the wedding itself. I don't know what the circumstances was or anything. And it was weird because she was wearing a red dress as opposed to a white one, so that was already kind of weird.
I mean, I don't particularly view that as weird, but I can understand why people do.
Well, white is standard, so.
White also implies virginal, and if it's her second wedding, you know that shit ain't the case.
Maybe that's why she was wearing a red one. I don't know. Like I said, and it was bad. So, like I said, a small wedding is less than 100 people. I think around between like 50 and 80, I think. I can't really remember. And it was early. It was early because I think we had a wedding after too. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And most people had left like already before the wedding was over. Like by the end, there was like maybe 20 people at most left. And how much money did these guys give? Like most people didn't even stay for the cake. That wasn't much money. Like they left. Most of them left after they got their dinner course or lunch course,
right.
I guess. And the one of the two that were getting married had a daughter. I don't know if it was the husband's or the wife's daughter, but she was kind of the cause of most of the problems, from what I recall. I think she was 18, and that was a lot of damage for one shot. And she was sneaking in alcohol. So
that's always fun.
That's already a no-no. And it was bad. Like she was just like I didn't really see her too much. I wasn't really paying attention. I was kind of just doing my own thing. But apparently it was so bad at one point, like her dress top kind of like slipped off a little bit, and it's like, oh no. It was kind of bad. Like
so what she just got so sauced at her parents' wedding that I
don't know. I think it was when she was dancing or something. DJ wasn't very like special either. Like most of the DJs are pretty much the same for the most part. They kind of play the same music, although that might be because the people ask for a lot of the same music.
Yeah, I think like a lot of people's choices tend to fall in the top 20 on any given radio station.
Well, no, most of it's like very typical wedding music. Like you get Celebrate,
Oh yeah.
During dinner, it's that Frank Sinatra. It's one of Frank Sinatra's songs, like pizza pie. I don't remember. I don't know the name of the song.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You-
Honestly, like, really, the only Sinatra song I know by heart is "My Way," but
Well,
I can respect the others too.
that one would sometimes be a closing song. Which, speaking of closing
Believe,
songs,
believe it or not, funnily enough, I've actually heard "My Way" played more at funerals than at weddings.
I've never heard music played at a funeral.
Oh yeah, usually it's like to honor a well-humored deceased, because the song is all about living your life your way, and it's now that that person is dead, it's like, well, he may be dead, but he did things his way.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, like, in that wedding in particular was just bad. I think it would be worse if you were participating in the wedding, but for me, it was great because people left. I just got to do everything I needed to early. And just, like, either I got to leave early that day because we might not have had a wedding that night, or it was just quick and I was just able to get everything done before the next wedding started. So,
Nice.
Also, I'm going to suggest something here. I recommend getting kills with Vincent to get his next limit break. Because his limit breaks are the easiest ones to get. You just need 60 kills each. Because he only has 4.
so what do we have to... Oh, so...
Just have Vincent kill 60 people.
Is that how to get the limit breaks? You just kill things?
That's for food specifically. Depending on who you want to get their stuff, I can just tell you. Because each one is a little different. Most of the time, it's use the previous one and then get kills, and then use the previous one and get kills.
So, what's the max that Vincent needs to get all this stuff?
He needs 120 kills and then a story thing.
Okay, that's not too bad. Honestly, especially at this area, Vincent's is actually really easy because I can just take him into any low-level area and just have him shoot everything.
Yeah.
I will say, working all the weddings though, there were a few interesting ones. Like, there were 2 that were like from international. One was from like Jamaica. Like, whoever's getting married was probably living in America at the time, but like the family was from Jamaica.
That's actually pretty cool.
And another one was from Haiti. I think it was not too long.
Not as cool, but still all right.
I think that was not too long after the earthquake they had, the really bad one back in like 2012 or 16. I can't remember the exact year. Well, I guess it would have to be 2016 because I was working the job then.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they're all really nice. I couldn't understand what some of them were saying, mainly because they had thick accents, and I was really bad.
Oh yeah, the Jamaican one or the Haitian one?
The Haitian one.
Ah. I've only actually been down to Haiti twice, and maybe it's just the ones I've dealt with, because like the Haitians I interacted with, like if they thought you would buy, they would sell you their sister in a heartbeat.
Well, I don't know. They were very polite to us.
Yeah, like and like a lot of the ones I've met are extremely polite. It's just the ones I've interacted with were very opportunistic. Never seen a Haitian wedding though. I bet that's interesting.
Yeah, it wasn't anything too crazy. I don't remember too much about it though, because it was so long ago.
Yeah, I'm always interested to see how like different cultures outside of the U.S. handle things like that.
Yeah, I asked the friends of the other server that were mostly from Europe if they had any special funeral celebration. I guess it's not a celebration, but procedures, and they just they thought I was crazy for asking.
Yeah, like the only person I think I know, or obviously like AJ and I have that friend from Germany who's in our other D&D game, but other than that, I think the only person, let's see, I have an old pen pal on Gaia who's from Canada, but that's kind of America light, so that doesn't really count.
Dumbhead really offended. Most comedians will actually really upset if you say that.
I know, that's why I say it satirically.
Did you see? By the way, did you see that conversation? That I know Blaine added you in the other server when we were talking about like Scotland, because you made a comment the other week saying that like Scots or Brits or whatever.
Oh yeah, like to call a Texan American is to call a Scotsman British. You're technically right, but fuck you anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they had a huge thing about that, and all of them that asked about that said no, that's not correct. Blade specifically was very passionate about that subject. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Isn't Blaine just regular British though?
He's Scottish as well, I think.
Because I distinctly recall
British.
his accent sounds more British.
No,
than
yeah,
Scottish.
he lives in the British lands, but
How then can he know the struggles and tribulations of the Scottish people?
I don't talk to him.
Because the Scottish people won't let them stop knowing about it.
I think his family's Scottish or something. I don't know. You gotta ask him.
I mean, they sure seem to, try and emancipate themselves quite a bit for a group of people who still consider themselves British. That's all I'm saying.
I think most actually don't.
Yeah, as I say, I don't think the Scots consider themselves British.
The Scots,
Exactly.
the
Like Texans don't consider themselves American, so how is this?
And they said that.
Yeah,
And
they
the
don't.
one thing he also said was that British isn't like real. I think he said is what it was, because that was just like a made-up term or something like that. I don't remember.
Well, the way it was explained to me, actually, by Blaine, is that people who call themselves English are loyal to the country, like namely the current ruling body of England, whereas British are loyal to the crown and the royal family.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Basically, I don't know. He just said it was like a made-up term when I asked him about it, and that was like the chat's there. I just don't remember which channel it's in.
Well, that's what happens when you have 3 different names for your country. Like, either be Great Britain, be the United Kingdom, or be England. Don't try to be all 3.
Well, the United Kingdom is like all 3 of those countries, right? Because it's Wales.
It's, it was, well, technically the United Kingdom was, it technically counts as everything that England owns, or, I guess, at one time owns. So I think now it's England, Wales, and Scotland. But it used to include, Ireland, Jamaica, a bunch of other Caribbean territories, India, parts of Africa, I think.
Just make sure you don't ever say that an Irish person is English, or else you might die.
Oh yeah, no, they absolutely despise that.
Yeah, I think they just want to be known as their country. They don't want to be known as.
Well, see, that one's also a split because there is actually a part of Ireland that's still owned by England.
Yeah, no, there's a small
like,
part of it that kind of divides it, and that was actually a huge thing about the EU because the Scots didn't want to leave the EU. So, yeah.
Is
there's a problem
Brexit,
there.
is Brexit still a matter of discussion for them?
Yes, because they keep
yeah.
complaining about Boris Johnson and stuff. Like at least once a week, I'm pretty sure. Also, we just got Death Gigas, or Gigas.
Yeah, that's the next one. Let's check him out when you get a chance. After you equip it. Yeah, he only has 1 per level, so you only have to kill 120 people with him.
That's
To get
fine.
2 of them, the 3rd one we have to wait till late disc 2, 3, unless you want to farm out a gold chocobo.
No, if I do that, I can do that off screen, which I want to play more Final Fantasy. So, I do that today.
Yeah, I'll sit around and help deal with that.
But yeah, like maybe it's just me being a tunnel visioned Yankee, but I don't know nearly as much about Brexit as I probably should.
Yeah, I don't know too much about it either. For as much as they complain about it, I guess because I started kind of zoning it out.
Yeah, like I think because you deal with more people from Europe than I do on a regular basis, I feel it's more in your wheelhouse than mine because I currently have no immediate stake in the outcome.
Yeah, I don't know too much about the specifics, to be honest with you, so I can't really get too much info on it.
Plus, I'm not entirely sure how they would feel about an American having a valid opinion on their state of affairs, like regardless of how valid it is.
I don't know. They had still have opinions on our stuff, especially during the election. They were kind of worried about what our results were going to be during the election.
Well, yeah, because this time around we were basically a laughingstock on the world stage.
Which time?
No, it was quite the opposite. They were more worried about the end result because our economy kind of controls the world.
And our economy was doing great, and is now facing some rather harsh inflation.
Yeah, it's kind of in economic freefall right now.
Hey, it's 2008 all over again.
Thanks, Obama. I say that because people have been basically regarding Biden's term as Obama term 3.
Well, there's still a bunch of people who are just waiting for him to die and for Harris to take over.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, she hasn't done anything, and she's really good at waiting because she hasn't done absolutely anything in office so far.
I
Well,
mean,
that's not
hey,
true.
a lot of
She smiled and nodded at everything Joe says.
I mean, yeah, but I could do that. Well, no, I couldn't. I'd strangle the old man, but you know.
Jesus.
What?
That's alright, the FBI will look back at this video.
Yeah. You'll just see it in a couple years.
Hey, there we go, Zach. There we go, Zach. If I don't get up to visit New Jersey anytime soon, we can see each other when we testify.
Yeah. Do you know this man?
I do.
We suspect that he's in close ties with terrorist organizations in the United States.
Well, Agent Smith, I've seen him on Discord video chat twice.
And then we're all locked away.
I mean, I've worked for the government before, so they might extend a little bit of leeway with me.
Although, what are you talking about? The government extending? The government cares about its employees. Come on.
Well, I mean, they're still paying for my health care, so...
Yeah, and how well is that going? I mean,
Believe it or not, surprisingly well. I mean, granted, I get sick almost never, so I don't actually need them for much, but still.
Alright, strong immune systems.
You're also not, disabled in any way or need to be for help.
This is true. Then again, it has, I understand, the VA rightfully gets some shit for its treatment of a lot of veterans. It has admittedly gotten a little better.
Yeah, but that's like saying, oh, it went from Hitler to cancer.
Okay, I feel that's a bit of a harsh comparison.
They're responsible more than a few deaths.
I wouldn't play the Hitler card. Like, Mussolini at worst.
No, because Mussolini didn't do anything.
Died.
Yeah, and the VA is still very much alive, Chris. Falls in your court now.
We got the money.
You might want a little bit more just because, So big thing is, Cloud's Omni Slash is now up for sale in the
Alright, yeah, we're definitely gonna want that. Like, without a question, we're gonna want that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only way to do it, though, we're gonna have to do that one off screen.
Is that the Chocobo races?
No, that is the battle arena.
Oh boy.
Like, why would you settle for Blade Beam when Omni Slash can be bought? Think, Cloud, think.
Yeah.
Man,
And it
watched
costs...
Invincible once.
Yeah, more or less you have to go through the whole battle arena and get 51,000 points in it.
How does the battle arena...
Have fun with that.
Are they unique battles at least, or are they all just kind of repetitive?
It's random battles with random modifiers thrown off.
Okay, so it can be almost completely RNG.
Yeah, incredible.
You could get all the points you need from a single fight. No, probably not.
No.
Anyway, the reason I threw the topic back onto the wedding things was I actually, I just remembered at that time. An interesting one I went to, I think it was like 3-4 years ago now, when I worked security at one of the amusement parks on Galveston. There was this one girl I worked with, and she was getting married to her high school sweetheart. Honestly, I was actually surprised to receive an invite, because it's like I just worked with her. We weren't really friends or anything. But they had it at an interesting little venue, like one of the historical buildings in Galveston. So, it was, nice and everything. Kind of a small affair, like really just bride and groom's families. She comes out in a nice, white dress, standard wedding affair. He shows up in... Okay, you know how, like, sometimes, like... No. Like you imagine, like, some of those kids in high school who, like, show up for Halloween as knights, but it's literally just, like, tinfoil super glued to cardboard boxes to look like armor?
Sure.
Yeah.
He shows up in that.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, and he walks out to the Imperial March from Star Wars.
Okay.
Alright, interesting.
Did she at least look amused?
Did anyone look amused?
The audience looked mostly nonplussed. He looked absolutely self-righteous.
What about the wife?
I feel like at this point she had come to expect that kind of bullshit from him, so she seemed like she wasn't really surprised.
Alright.
She did have a look that suggested she was not expecting it, though.
Surprised but unsurprised.
Yeah. Incidentally, that same husband was the game master. He was the game master the one time that I played Pathfinder, and he was god awful.
No.
Yeah.
At least he tried.
Like MJ, have you ever heard of like the that guy DMs where like you say like if you're gonna railroad the game this much, just write a fucking book instead?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of those.
I want to go in. Okay, so
I believe those two are still married, though not
Oh.
happily.
okay, so
just
explain these things to us, because me and Chris had no idea when we were here.
Okay. So the speed square is it's more or less just a roller coaster that you shoot things on. It's an on-rail shooter.
Okay.
The event square is for like plays and certain story things. The round square is a not carousel, but
Ferris wheel.
yeah, Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel?
Ferris wheel, yeah. The ghost square is a hotel that is monster themed, if you could guess.
Yeah, like we went all these places, but we couldn't participate in anything.
The battle square is the one I was talking about before, where you just fight. Battle points, though, which is the thing you only get from there, last only as long as you stay in there. So if you leave for any reason, you're SOL.
If you leave the battle square, or if you leave.
If you leave the battle square,
Oh, so we can't. Oh, okay.
you have to do it all in one sitting. The Wonder Square is mini games. I love going there. And then Chocobo Square, well, it's Chocobo Racing.
All right. Let's go to the ghost square real quick. Go heal up. Well,
Yeah, by the way, all of the
yeah.
all of the,
We went through here and everything before.
Whoa, cool.
Hello, Mr. Hangman. Oh, sorry, we don't have any GP yet.
Yeah.
Where do we get GP?
Wonder Square.
To the Wonder Square. Where's Wonder? Is that it?
Yeah. No.
That's where I met Kate Sith. In
Yeah.
here.
I believe it's upstairs, yeah.
Oh, that's right. This is where like the little arcade games were. Yeah, I know how to search it. Where's the gold ticket? Is that what we got?
Oh, yeah, no, sorry, you can either get it two ways. You can either play games, which is what I'm remembering by coming here, or on the outside, where the save point is, there's due by the house. So, like, at the very entrance of the whole place in general.
Of this place?
Gold Saucer. Like, where there's, like, the tram that comes in. The station.
I'm just a little confused.
Yeah, it's okay.
So
You could play games for it.
This place is so ass backwards.
it's a little
There's
confusing.
a due by the house. No, over by the save point.
Where? I don't see anyone.
In the back. Keep clicking around. Because I thought there was. If I remember correctly, that's what it was. Give me 1 second. Sorry about this.
Just want to buy some GP.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a dude out here that does it.
He ain't here.
Well, then the only other option is to play games in the. You can either do Wonder Square or Chocobo Races.
Go to the Wonder Square.
We can go play my favorite game.
Now, do any of these have like a Pokemon Red and Blue thing where you can time the slot machine and exploit it for mucho money?
I mean, there's one that's really easy but long. This one is really hard, by the way.
Did I win?
Yep.
Oh, I won. I didn't mean to talk to you.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, the basketball one's pretty okay.
So this one right here?
Yeah.
200.
You have to basically charge up and then shoot. It's
Hold down
yeah.
A to gain strength, press A to shoot. You gotta check. At least give everything a try.
No.
The fuck kind of basketball?
Yeah, if you want to go in the back, because there's really nothing else here.
Alright.
You have the bike, which is the bike minigame from before.
Oh, the one where he was escaping Shinra headquarters?
Yep.
Huh.
Log house.
Oh, yeah, play Mog House.
This is Mog's house. It's in
What
Mog
is this
Forest.
Legend of Mana ass bullshit?
On Mog
Don't worry
Mountain.
about it.
Yeah, another day in the life of a Mog. This year, Mog is Pickapopule Po years old. That's 28 in human years. He's at the age where he should be looking for a mate. Oh.
No, that's that was a couple of years back, I think.
Before
Or because
Mog,
Mogs live forever.
but before Mog can become an adult, he first needs to learn how to fly.
Again, figured at 28 he would know that.
Even though Mog trains hard every day, he still can't seem to get off the ground. I know that's what I expected, but it was still funny to see. Looks like he's still got a long way to go. That's where you come in. Help Mog learn how to fly by pressing A and feeding him his favorite cuckoo nut. Cuckoo? I don't know.
Kupo.
Kupo. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I've seen the word before, but my brain didn't recognize it. But don't overfeed him. He won't be able to fly. He's too fat. This game's just fat shaming. Give him a nut.
And now you've got to feed him enough times to make... This seems like a very hard thing. You can give him multiple Koopo nuts, but don't overfeed him. Okay. I wonder if you can spot when you need to stop feeding him Koopo nuts.
This seems pretty easy.
No, this is super hard, man.
This is all this is. Do anything else? Or press B or something?
No, just let it sit if you think you're right.
I think I got it right.
It takes a minute.
Well, it seems like Mog decided to take another shot at it. He did it. He's flying now. Finally become a full-fledged Mog.
Good job. Good job. That is pro gamer intelligence right there. You're ready for MLG, Zach. MLG Mog feeding.
Tired but relaxed, our little Mog turns out the lights early and goes to bed. Good night and sweet dreams. Excuse me, who the hell are you? Oh, what's this? Here comes a female Mog. Oh no. I thought she was just gonna walk in.
Open up!
It seems he likes her. Now will Mog be able to fly gracefully in front of her? Help him out with a few. Here's a nut.
Can you do it, Zach? Can you do it twice in a row, Chris?
I don't know. Let's see how good of a wingman Zach is.
I don't know, Chris. I think he's gonna fail his wingman duties. I mean, have you ever seen Zach be a wingman? This is unknown territory to him.
I haven't, but I don't know. If throwing nuts is all he brings to the table, I'm not very confident about hitting the dating scene again.
I was paying
At
attention,
least you know he.
it was rude.
At least you know he handles his nuts very well.
Jesus Christ.
That doesn't help me though.
Oh, it seems like...
If anything, that's a detriment to me.
Seems like Mog's decided to take another shot at it.
Did he do it, Chris? And he did it.
He's flying. Was able
Against
to do it.
all odds.
I kind of
Yes,
did want to make it
entire
fail
game.
just to see what would happen.
You'd have to do this all over again.
We're gonna get like 1 GP from this. She must have fallen for his graceful flying form. I would not play this at an arcade. Sometime later. So things are going well with his new mod friend. Time for a quiet date in the forest. Her name is Mag. She's a good-natured Mog. Just left both of you, Mog and Mag. May you have lots and lots of healthy Mogs. Oh, that was fast. Jesus.
Holy shit.
Oh no. Do we have to
I shouldn't hurt myself.
where's there? I guess. Oh, goodbye. Finn. What a shitty arcade game.
Someone got paid. Somebody actually got paid to put that in this game.
I'm impressed. Thanks for the show. Here, take this. Oh, okay, alright. At least that was worth it.
Damn.
Alright, so, this is a fighting game.
Which one?
These nuts, the game, paying dividends.
High, mid, low. First one at 10 points wins.
It's rock, paper, scissors. High
Okay.
beats low, mid beats high, low beats mid. By the way, the AI can basically cheat.
Because of course it can.
You seem to be doing pretty good here.
Yep. And if you hit the same one, you tie and nothing happens.
I won.
Now are you ready for the next fight versus the Masked Fast? Now you're both equally matched.
Pretty sure I'm losing.
You are by 3 points, I think.
I'm getting destroyed now.
You weren't ready for this, Zach.
If only this wasn't a job for Luchador Pikachu.
I don't get anything for that.
Yeah, advice. Go and breed a Luchador Pikachu.
Oh man, torpedo attack. And a snowboard. You can't play either one of those. But you can do the bike. Along with one of my favorite themes and my favorite minigame of this game. Well, the other one's the prequel to it. So, by the way, if you didn't notice, the different colored bikes actually do have different AI. The red ones always want to try and get in front of you to stay out of your shot. The yellow ones always want to get in front of you, or go right after the car.
What about blue ones?
The blue ones are basically just kind of, they'll go forward and do things. By the way, for every second that the bikes are wiping out and touching the car, they actually do take over.
Yeah, I noticed that because it was flashing. It's so hard to hit.
Just get good.
Thanks, Deadlock.
I'll have you know my advice is slightly better than Deadlock. Because I've actually done it.
Get good sounds like the exact same advice he would give.
No, because he wouldn't give any advice because he hasn't played this game.
No, but he's played Dark Souls, so he just tells you to get good all the time. I should know, AJ's threatened to punch him in the throat several times because of him.
Worry. Back. It's like swatting flies. No. 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 No.
Yeah, to be honest, the red bikes are really more of an annoyance than an actual threat.
Goal.
I actually love the bike chase thing, though.
That wasn't too bad. Two.
Because you sucked.
Fuck this place.
The best place really, though, if I remember correctly, is the Chocobo Square to really get money. But I was forcing you to play all the minigames.
Well, I was gonna do it either way.
I mean, so far, Moghouse seems to have given you the most.
But it's a one-time thing.
Oh, is it?
Well, I've
Yeah.
kind of seen it that way.
How dare it not let you exploit it several times over?
Choco. Prostitute. Sorry, but this is authorized person only. Trade to buy some Choco tickets. Not interested. Exchange.
Well, you have to do the Chocobo race to get stuff.
Yes. Yeah. What rank would you like? C or B?
I say go B, whatever. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
whatever one you want. Now, who do you want to bet for?
Is there a way I can check the racers?
LB and RB will go between them. That's how you get.
Okay. Okay, so these are different races. I see.
They're different racers in different places.
Let's see. You know, I'm feeling Jenny. Let's go
Okay.
Jenny in 2-5.
Jenny definitely looks like she really wants to win.
Well, 2 through 5 is like the placement of it. I think you should go for 1 and 2.
Okay, how do I select?
Uh,
Oh, I have to press start, not A.
Okay, so you don't so much participate in this as you just bet.
Yeah, there's chocobo racing you can actually control, but
Go, Jenny, go!
This reminds me of the dog racing in Majora's Mask.
Yeah, but at least it's not racing like 20 dogs.
I mean, to be fair, the Mask of Truth made that minigame real easy.
Well, maybe not real easy, but better chance of winning. It's still luck-based, even if you have a dog that wanted to perform well.
Well, by my experience, there was always one where, if, like, there was a certain line, I forget exactly what it was, but, like, the dog that was gonna win always had one line that it would say.
Jenny, come on, no! Jenny, you're losing it!
Thanks, camera. This helps a lot.
well, it's showing the spaceship.
What? Jenny, girl's there. Yes, Jenny, yes!
It's neck and neck as they're going through the race.
It's some really slow-ass chocobos.
Well, yeah, it's the C tier. They're really slow down here.
Oh, well,
And that man just got murdered.
And they were so quick at the beginning.
Well, yeah, it's because that in the beginning they were sprinting.
Oh god, the rest are catching up. Jenny! Jenny, no! Jenny, what are you
Wow,
doing?
Jenny's really falling behind.
Jenny's in fifth.
Yep.
What the fuck, Jenny?
Wow, that was an upset.
Jenny was in first the whole time and lost it right at the end and came in last. I lost.
So technically, you'd have done a lot better had you stuck with your original guns and betted 2 to 6.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, let's go check out the battle arena.
Yep.
Now that I've shown it, I can do this stuff off screen, so that's why I'm doing it now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Let me out.
Okay, so I found out the guy who sells GP pops up randomly, so you can just enter Golden Saucer and leave to get him to pop up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't go inside of the thing to talk to Dio over there because that reverses the story.
Which one? That one?
Yeah, don't go there.
Yeah, I want.
Instead, go up and talk to the counter on the left or right. I can't remember.
It has to be the left because I. Oh, you need GP to register. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You need GP for everything here.
Okay. Do I want Cloud? I feel like Cloud or Vincent is the.
Cloud.
Fight up to 8 battles. The more battles you fight, the greater your handicap, the stronger the monsters will become. So enjoy a few battles. Oh yeah, we were here before.
Mm-hmm. You forgot to do Cloud. I was gonna laugh if that killed him. Yes, I'll go for a few round knockdown for the fight.
I don't want to use too much magic, and I know I can one-shot these. They're a little stronger than before.
Mm-hmm.
There's like no music for this. There's some, but it's so quiet. I'm gonna heal before the next fight starts.
Yeah, one of the to be honest, off screen, Zach, what I'm gonna have to help you get a couple of abilities that are really gonna help make this a little bit easier for later.
Great. Keep going, of course. Oh.
You're poisoned.
Oh, God, I don't have Poisona, do I?
Nope.
Well, that blows.
Why don't you check out your summon?
Yeah, you know what? I have this one. Let's use it. Just see what happens. Tetra Disaster. That's a very fancy tri-attack. Oh.
Ganondorf?
Well, I got one of them. Oh, that used up so much mana.
Yep. Oh, correctly, these also count towards your limit break things. I think.
Great. 14. If I lose, do I lose my battle points?
Yeah. But you lose them if you leave this place anyway. Like the battle square. There's... I mean, it's only 14.
Lucky. No
Go
handicap.
ahead. Go ahead, there.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's a enemy skill that you can get in one of the other areas that's really powerful.
Oh, it got bigger. Seed bullet.
I want like Seed Grenade Launcher.
It's evolving again. Oh my goodness.
That's not bad.
Pollen. Oh, you son of a bitch, you put me asleep.
That is a haunting creature.
Yes. Oh no.
And you're dead. That's a magic attack. The poison killed you.
I died. Plus, receive tissue. What is
It's just a tissue.
that? Just junk?
For Rugers to cry into.
Yeah, I was gonna say, go ahead and cry in it.
It's a little tough. What's that mean?
It's you're supposed to cry into it because you're a bitch. Yeah, if you want to go buy a GP, just go back out to the station and then pop in and out repeatedly for a little bit. Yeah, that's more or less everything, unless you want to go to the speed thing after this. Station's front left. Yeah, that's the event. Well, because you're out here faster, so I guess that works. See, if you just walk in and out of the welcome sign repeatedly, he'll pop up behind the save spot.
Sorry. There's shredded chicken.
He left us hanging. He left us hanging. I wanted to know what was for dinner.
I heard shredded chicken.
I did too.
That's not,
Was very
that's-
invested in that.
That's not. It wasn't
Yeah,
for
what kind
me.
of shredded chicken?
It wasn't for me. It was for the dogs.
Oh. I mean, yeah, I would just want shredded chicken though.
Well, some of those people just walk in the door. So, because what I'm doing is not important. The cat's here.
technically it's their house, so...
But that's a discussion for another time.
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude should pop up here, because it isn't like a super hard chance.
Apparently it is.
Are you sure it's with, like, coming in and out here and not the whole thing as a whole? You try going.
It says it's running into the entrance and out again.
Well, what entrance does that mean?
But the welcome sign. Because that's the actual entrance. Just so you know, it costs, for 100 GP, it's 10,000 gil.
Jesus. Well, it's not too bad, actually.
Especially when you consider that all materia maxed out is worth 1.4 million. Besides, you can't expect him to be there all the time. He is running an illegal GP market outside of golden saucer restrictions.
This is akin to the people that sell, like, entry tickets outside of concerts.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I want to get this guy on capture.
It'd be more like these guys selling Fortnite VTuber bucks, you know?
Maybe that's the secret to being successful on YouTube. I gotta start playing Fortnite.
I swear to God, if you do that, I'm never helping you again.
I mean, if you want to deal with their fan base, go for it. I will have no part in that.
You do that and I'm flossing on your grave.
I started, the God of War episodes finally started going up, so we'll see how that does.
Nice.
How you enjoying those games?
I only played the first one so far.
Any good?
Not my style of game, but it was fine.
I think you like Devil May Cry a little bit better. It's in the same
God of War is basically a hack and slash, isn't it?
Essentially.
It's a character action game, but yeah,
It's a hack and slash.
there's a difference. There's an actual difference.
There's a nuance, not a difference.
No, there's a difference. This hack and slash is like Dynasty Warriors, where you're one dude just walking through stages, cutting millions of people up.
How is that different from what I know, from what I understand about God of War?
With God of War, you're fighting in small arenas where you're going up against small numbers of enemies. All of which will have different attacks and or, styles of attacking.
I'm starting to believe this person doesn't exist.
Does anyone in this small group have even the slightest hope in hell of defeating Kratos? In a 1v1?
No.
I mean, not any of the mooks. I mean, the gods, technically, yes.
No, because the gods are boss fights, as I understand. Do any of the little peons have a chance of beating him?
They
I
can.
mean, technically, yes, you have a health bar. So, yes, they can beat you.
I mean, technically, you have a health bar in Dynasty Warriors, too.
Yeah. Okay. But where's this going?
I'm still failing to see the difference.
There's a difference, just shut up.
I'm really starting to believe this person doesn't exist.
Starting to think we've been lied to.
Is he supposed to be visible? Like, am I able to see him?
Yeah, he's supposed to. Let's see, right here. There's
Use
a
the
man
lens.
in back. There's. Shut the fuck up.
Use the lens of truth.
I'll beat the shit out of you. There's a man
Come
in the
at me,
back.
bro.
Alright, I'll come to Texas, and I will cook you a good dinner.
Anyway.
Doubt it's better than AJ's. No offense.
No, because I'll cook you fish. That way I can eat it all.
Oh,
I mean, I'll eat fish. She won't.
Cook fish as an insult.
But yeah, it says, there's a man in the background at the entrance to Golden Saucer that will trade 100 GP for 10,000 gil. And will appear random behind the specific point that uses GP, so you have to go into the entrance and run back out over and over until it reappears. You may show up several times in a row, and sometimes it may take 40 times before you running in and out. Money should not be an issue, blah blah blah. Yeah. It's literally just he pops up behind the save point.
My phone ring? It is. Alright, well we're gonna stop here, so we'll see you guys later.
Later.
Later.